Do you know? Has anyone seen the kids' film Up? Right, you know the little old man with the glasses on. I swear to you, we were playing away at Sunderland, and a live human version of the man in Up was there.
Hey everyone, welcome to Utter Bloke Nonsense, the FPL podcast from the other side of the pond. I'm JJ.
And I'm Rabbit.
And it's great to be back. We're an FPL podcast from America that aims to bring a different perspective on the FPL landscape, get away from the content creator bubble and echo chamber that has been very apparent in the past couple of days, really. I was going to say weeks, but it's been time off. But with all these chip strategy videos and players to bring in and avoid, there's a lot of like insider trading and some interesting stuff going on over there.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like the bubble's real. And to be fair, I like that they provide some like they're not all saying like, oh, you have to wildcard or you have to do whatever. But there's a lot of content creator yapping going on out there, and we want to cut through the noise and bring some hard truths and wisdom. Yeah. Also, say like being the American FPL podcast doesn't really hit the same anymore. It's kind of sad with everything going on in the world right now.
I mean, we're not patriotic. We were patriotic, but I mean, the UK. What I mean, they got nothing to be proud of either. So
yeah, I mean, yeah, you can be an American without supporting the current regime, and yeah.
I mean,
but enough about politics. Let's get into what really matters.
They just banned Kanye, which is, probably the worst thing you could do, actually.
Yeah,
right now.
no, that's fine. I don't know. I'm not mad about it. No, they shouldn't ban any artists from traveling to countries. That actually is crazy.
That is sort of crazy thing to do. Like,
yeah. Like, remember when Tyler the Creator wasn't allowed to go to the UK or Australia or New Zealand? Like,
yeah, look how they got the wrong end of history on that one. Okay,
for sure. So, but yeah, enough politics and music. Let's get into some fantasy Premier League. And we could talk briefly about our past team performances here before we get into our chip strategy and preview for the next game week. I'll go through my game week 31 results real quick. It was a good one. I feel lucky, honestly, because I didn't if you go back and listen to the last episode, I didn't feel good about my team. I literally said it was the minimum viable product. Like, I was just trying to get over the finish line without making any losing any free transfers or using the minimum amount possible, because I wasn't sure what my trip strategy was going to be, and I wanted to make sure I had some transfers to do what I wanted to do. And spoiler alert for later in the pod, but I feel like it paid off for a few different reasons. Firstly, I had a nice score, 69 points, 11-point green arrow. I moved up into almost the top 250K, which feels pretty good. It's been an up and down season, but I think that I'm going to finish strong. Bruno Fernandes was the real highlight for me. He's my leading scorer, and luckily I captained him. I mean, most people did the same. I'm not like I really was what's it called? Nostradamus, whatever that guy's name is. The guy who predicted. Yeah, the guy. Yeah. The guy who predicted. I kind of did the template captain, but it worked out. He hauled. Matty Cash for once, good return. How about that? That's crazy. Sadly, I have to keep him in my team now. Spoiler. Same with Morgan Rogers. Actually, no, Morgan Rogers I could get rid of, but I don't think I'm going to, because his fixtures aren't that bad. And yeah, Harry Wilson, the GOAT. Been riding for Harry Wilson since the start of this FPL season. Some of you might remember 9-pointer, which is awesome. He got that goal in the bonus. And the rest of my team was pretty good. The Krupi goal was awesome. For him to get subbed on and take the pen, that was great. I was excited. Originally, looking at my bench, I couldn't afford anybody to not play. So when I saw Krupi on the bench, I was like, "Oh my god, this could be a disaster." Because no one on my team will replace him if he is an actual DNP. But huge. He came on. They gave him the pen. This might be his last game week in my team. So, Groupie, thank you. Honestly, I don't think we really need to talk much more about my team because this was friggin' like 3 weeks ago, or maybe even more. So, good game week, and looking towards the future. Let's go through. Rabbit, you can go through your team, and then we can talk about our future plans and chip strategy after, because this is like one of the most, I would say this is probably like the most what's the word I'm looking for? Like, it's the most pivotal 2 or 3 game weeks of the entire FPL season, I would say. Chip strategy is very important. So we're going to talk about it. But without further ado, I'm going to let Rabbit share his team here.
Beautiful. Yes, I ended on 68 points, just a point shy of your total, but I got a bigger green arrow. So how about that? It pays to be lower ranked sometimes, you know.
That's a pro tip in FPL. If you're lower ranked, you can get bigger green arrows.
If you ethically tank, you get nice big green arrows.
The content creators would never tell you that.
So sitting at 456k now. Captained Bruno, as you just saw. And I guess the story of the game week was just that, my threats did not show up. My differentials didn't really, other than Pickford. But, João Pedro finally blanking was huge. Tiao.
Didn't Chow just not play? He was the most transferred in defender. And I think he was like complete. Oh no!
Off the bench.
He got hooked. He might be injured.
I think he got subbed off. But Rogers getting an assist was sort of annoying. But honestly, like, I've not Rogers gets a return. Good for them. Whoever owns Rogers, you know. But
me.
But dead ending into this week pretty much paid off for the most part. Gordon, 10-pointer, solid 10-pointer. I thought Newcastle were going to win this game, but honestly, them losing twice to Sunderland, that is brutal.
It's awesome.
Eddie Howe out. But Tango failed, unfortunately, and sold Palmer. That Chelsea game, it felt like a lifetime ago now, but absolutely embarrassed by Everton, and at least Pickford got his clean sheet finally. And Ekatike getting subbed off in the 8th minute was so annoying because I thought maybe he's not going to start because Slot's been weird about starting him, and I think Bournemouth were playing earlier, or maybe they were playing at the same time, and I saw Krupi wasn't starting, and I was like, "This is great." And Ekatike starting.
Now Krupi, Bournemouth had a Friday fixture, and Liverpool it was Saturday morning.
Okay, but Ekatike coming off, and then Krupi finally returning after I've showed so much faith in him, starting him against my better judgment many times. He finally gets his jammy penalty goal off the bench, but other than that, was a pretty good game week, and can't really complain. But
Igor Tudor got DEFCONs.
Yeah, he did get big DEFCONs. He had 15. It wasn't even.
Yeah, maybe they did.
He was a monster.
He smashed
Jared Bowen numbers.
Yeah.
But Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, Bruno, captain, pretty much carried, and Wilsinho, of course. Yeah, overall pretty good. So yeah, we can move on to future plans.
Yeah. I'll do mine first because it's boring, and then you can do your wild card after. Um, yeah, for me, I don't think I'll regret it, honestly, even though I am doing like the passive kind of wait and see type of strategy. Um, but yeah, that all to say, I'm not wildcarding this game week.
Boo.
I plan on free hitting in game week 33, so I can get all the doublers in, and I think that will allow me to get the best possible double team without having to worry about the surrounding fixtures that are weird for a lot of the teams that actually double. And then for blank game week 34, I'm going to use some of my remaining free transfers, build the best team I can, and then I will wild card 35. Let's see. Is this the latest draft? Yes, it is. So here's what my draft is looking like. I don't think it's amazing, but I think it's actually good enough for the next couple of weeks. No Haaland scares me a little bit because I love Haaland and he just had a really good game against Liverpool in the Cup. But effectively, I'm only not going to have Haaland for one more game week because he blanks in 34 anyway. And so I'm just not playing him against Chelsea away. So even if he does great, it'll suck. It'll be a little bit painful, but I won't really be like missing out too much. And like realistically, I might not have captained him anyway. Like I probably wouldn't have Chelsea away, and especially when Bruno has Leeds at home. So I'm fine with not having him. But here's the lineup. So I haven't made the transfers yet because since I'm not wildcarding and my team value is not the biggest concern right now. I'm just going to wait until the last minute and make sure that everyone who I want is fit. I guess, yeah, we just had some Champions League games. I don't know if there's any other Champions League game. Oh, yeah, Liverpool is probably playing tomorrow. So, yeah, hopefully Virgil doesn't get injured. But, yeah, otherwise, I think my team is pretty much set in stone. But, yeah, so basically rolling one transfer, and then I plan on bringing in potentially Mateus Cunha for Enzo Fernandez, who got suspended by Chelsea for the next 2 games, which is crazy.
Enzo.
What's up?
Punished Enzo.
Yeah, he's a healthy scratch. He was about to suit up for Madrid in the Champions League, but no, I'm kidding. But yeah, it seems like he might be on his way out because, yeah, I don't know. I actually don't know. Do you know why he got benched?
Yeah, because he was talking a bunch of shit about like, it's like, oh, if I'm gonna move anywhere, it'd be to Madrid, and he's like, oh, who's your favorite player of the last several years? He's like Toni Kroos and Madrid, and yeah, he's been on he went on a podcasting tour where he just kept talking about how much he likes Madrid and stuff. So
interesting.
Yeah, it was not a great look.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw Rodri did the same thing, but
yes,
it wasn't as bad, but it was weird.
Yeah, like I mean, it was like sort of persistent with Enzo, and like Cucurella sort of had a similar deal, or like I mean, he was talking about another club essentially. He was talking about Barca. He's like, if he was asked directly if Barca came knocking, like what would happen? He was like, it's hard to say no, but that's because he was asked like super, he was asked super directly about it, and yeah, he's from La Masia, so like it makes sense why, you know, there's connections. He still's got connections there. Like it seems like a more natural thing, but for like Enzo to be like, out of any other city, like say Dubai, okay? You can't play soccer there, okay? Like please.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
Well, he's got to go. so I'm getting rid of him. And then I'm thinking of going from Krupe Jr. to Jared Bowen.
DEFCON
Been on a
machine.
bit of a tear. He had a good game in the Champions, or not the Champions League. Imagine West Ham in the Champions League. He had a good game in the Cup earlier this week. And he gets DEFCONs. He's West Ham in general have been in really good form recently. And I like the fixtures. If you look at just the 32 and 34 fixtures, they're actually solid. Both home, both the teams that I think he genuinely could score against. And I like Bowen. I had him at the start of the season and he was bad, but I'm gonna see if I can make up for lost time there. But yeah, that's it. And then I guess like possible free hit 33 squad. And I don't think it's worth looking at this for too long because obviously like that's a couple weeks from now, things could change. But loading up on Chelsea, Brighton, City, Bournemouth. And then 34, I'll be rolling 1 or 2 transfers depending on who I end up transferring in and out. And I actually think my squad looks pretty good. It's similar to my 31 team where I'll only really have one guy on the bench. But yeah, Matty Cash, don't want to play him. But yeah, I'm fine with that team. And then I would wild card and have the best team possible for the next 3 weeks. Honestly, I probably should just use all my free transfers between this week and 34. Just because like once wild carding 35, the season's basically over at that point. So yeah, there's 3 more weeks. And then yeah, wait, is 36 the double game week? What's
Let me check. I have the fixtures here.
I think it is. I'm just
I'm
trying to remember.
It's
I
not
probably
confirmed yet.
It's not, but it's highly likely that City and Palace have a double 36.
Yes, yeah.
But yeah.
So
yeah, that's my strategy. At least what I'm thinking about doing. And yeah, I think I mentioned earlier, but yeah, I'm just not crazy about the teams that double next week. At least in terms of holding them for the rest of the season. I love Manchester City, obviously. I think we'll finish strong. But like after that, the fixtures are tough, and none of those other teams are great. Like I have my doubts about Chelsea. I think Bournemouth are solid, but I don't want to shrivel up on them. Similar with Brighton, and yeah, at that point, it just made sense for me not to wild card. So that's that. But for a different perspective, I'll pass it over to Rabbit.
Yes.
And yeah, I'll let you talk.
Well, my strategy is wildcard this week to prepare for a big bench boost in 33, free hit 34, and then that's it. I'm done with my chips. So it'll I think it's worth it just to go all out for the bench boost. Even though, like you said, the fixtures like in the teams aren't amazing, you're giving yourself so many opportunities just for something to happen. It's like, that's sort of the way I see it, Like, yeah, Brighton players I've had trouble with, like even Welbeck, who I think I'm gonna bring back in. He's burned me already this season, but like he's got Burnley away, then the double. It's like, and he's probably the best attacking or more reliable Brighton attacker, I should say, because I do really want Gomez, but he's on 9 yellows, and if he gets a yellow against Burnley, then he's out for the double game week, and that stinks. Or better yet, he could get his yellow on the first fixture of the double, and then miss the second, and then I'm cooked there too. So it's just too risky. But Yeah, and I'm not too crazy about free hitting on a blank because that is like the past couple of years that's been like very sucky. But um, I think it's worth a go for the most part. And yeah, like I'm not too upset about losing Rice and Timber because Arsenal have just not been looking that convincing. They scraped by Sporting Lisbon today, but they got out XG'd. So which is
Damn, I didn't see that. That's
yes.
crazy.
No, their only big chance was at the end where they scored. Pretty much they had a goal that was offside.
What a shame.
So what it was a massive shame. But yeah, so this game week would be a bit of a struggle. But looking at 33, I have a lot of opportunity for points here. I am, and yeah, I'll just go. I guess go over the current draft is Verbruggen in goal, Burnley away, and yeah, can't really argue with that. And double in 33, so we're going with the Brighton defense. Double up on the Brighton defense. In fact, Van Hecke. And Van Hecke, he has some attacking potential. I remember one game he get a brace earlier in the season, something like that, or maybe 2 assists in a
Maybe,
game.
yeah. I mean, he scored against City before, I think.
Yeah,
Um,
so he's not bad. And I have Petrovic on my bench, um, along with Senesi ready to go. A lot of people have Hill, I saw, but let's not forget the goat. Senesi is the goat, okay, of the Bournemouth defense. So I'm gonna stick with him. And triple up on City, of course. O'Reilly, I had him for a long time earlier this season. I'm like returning to some like players who already burned me this season, which is just fantastic. But O'Reilly is now looking. He's definitely, I think, going to be playing midfield going forward, at least as of right now, unless
yeah.
um, Ain't
When
Nuri
everyone
or
plays, he should be,
yeah,
or he's like a super attacking left back. Either way, he has so many avenues to points. Like, I think you just got to bring him in.
yeah,
I'm
and
trying
on
to bring him in
like
too.
yeah, he's just on good form. I mean, same with Semenyo. I'm sort of upset. I did have to sell him for my dead end game week, but overall, like that made way for Gordon for the most part. So that, that ended up pretty well. And I'm bringing back Holland just for the double. I might end up. I don't even know. I'm not like too excited about him, but honestly, I'll try to go off of form here. Like he got the hat trick. Maybe he got his mojo back, but we'll have to see. Because honestly, I'll need some convincing. Tavernier has been pretty good this season, and I don't know if I'll start him against Arsenal. This team right now, I would not really. I
Throw
don't
Aronson in
guarantee.
there.
Throw what?
Throw Aronson in there.
I could honestly like United defense has been not so good. So
Yeah.
and Leeds have not been bad.
Leeds can score.
Leeds can
They can put him in the
score.
goal.
I was even thinking Anderson, like with Liverpool being really bad. He's been like whenever I've doubted Anderson this season, I feel like he's gotten his biggest returns. So and he's at least probably gonna get DEFCONs. And with Liverpool,
I just don't think Fulham's defense is that good. Like Liverpool, maybe they'll score one, but then he doesn't get a clean sheet.
Yeah, but Liverpool, they haven't been scoring either. So
yeah,
yeah, but yeah, overall, I think it's a pretty solid draft. I am actually thinking now, instead of an Aronson, maybe I go a cheeky Freddie Gibbs White because he does
yeah,
have.
I love Gibbs White. I think Gibbs White is a really good shout.
Yeah, because I actually don't know if I have enough for it, but if I have the funds for it, I am considering it because even though it's a single in game week 33, it is Burnley at home, and That's pretty sick. That's practically a double, if you ask me. So I'd go with that. And I guess I have to talk about my Chelsea assets too. I am like not crazy about freaking Palmer right now, but with Enzo being punished, I think it's if they're gonna get something, it's gonna come through Palmer. And João Pedro has still been good. He's like been the only good player for Chelsea the last several weeks. So several game weeks that is. So yeah, I might move on from Palmer, but I leave a bunch of money on the table. It's sort of tough. Yeah. So yeah, that's the team. And in terms of what the double would look like, pretty good. Yeah, that's a whole lot of fixtures. And if I'm even feeling ballsy, take out Anderson or Gabriel and put in another doubler somehow. That'd be a little crazy though, because there's not many good defenses to pick from. But but yeah, those are my plans, and I do really think it's worth going for a big bench boost on the double, because I feel like in past seasons I haven't been taking too much advantage of that. I've been doing sort of weak bench boosts, not double game week bench boosts. So I'm changing it up. I gotta go for it. And those are my thoughts.
Yeah. Also, I guess we should mention that this double could have been way crazier, but Arsenal lost to Southampton in the cup. They would have also doubled this week. I think their fraudulence.
That might be why the content creators changed their tune. Because
that's why I did. If Arsenal were doubling, then I want Arsenal assets for the rest of the season. I would have definitely brought more in, and I'm even still debating. Instead of Cunha, I might go to Declan Rice. I was even thinking Saka, but it turns out he's still injured. So
Declan Rice and Saka are injured. They're both
didn't Rice play today?
Rice played today, but he's been carrying an injury for a long time.
But Saka didn't even travel.
Yeah, so, Saka, I mean,
he's actually hurt.
He is cooked.
He's legit. Yeah, star boy. Southampton are on I'm scared. They're playing well. They're playing Manchester City in the in a couple of weeks in the cup. Southampton are in insane form, actually. I didn't realize this. They just brought in this new manager, Tonda Eckert, I guess. It was in November. But he's taken them up into 6th place in the championship. The last time they lost was have they lost this year? Oh, the last time they lost was in the middle of January. Damn. So yeah, Arsenal, maybe they aren't that bad. Maybe Southampton are actually just really good, and that's why they beat them. But yeah, we were talking about. I actually meant to check if
who the coach, Tonda. Yeah, that's
Donda Eckert.
Yeah,
It's Kanye's mom. She's a really good coach. So, Saka didn't even travel. I guess Trossard's injured, and Timber. Did Timber play today?
No, not.
Yeah. So
yeah,
Arsenal. I legit thought that the injuries for Arsenal were fake, and I guess they could be still. But I really thought that Arteta was just doing some mind games during the international break and was trying to sometimes, I mean, Pepe even used to do this. Sometimes City would have international breaks where they would just say everyone's injured, and then they'd come back the game after the international break and
Oh yeah.
as if nothing changed.
Well,
But
yeah, because there's always the competition between the national teams and the club teams.
exactly. But this time around, yeah, Timber, Incapié, Marino, Saka, all are actually hurt. Christian Nargle might actually have to play some minutes for them.
Oh no.
They've lost. I feel like they've lost like every game he's played. But because he did play against Southampton and they lost, which I was laughing about. But yeah, topics. Let's look at our topics here.
We
The
have had
Tottenham
some
powder
news.
keg. What's up?
Yes, there. Despite no football, there has been news. The news doesn't stop. And De Zebra, our beloved manager, is back in the Prem for Tottenham, which is crazy. I mean, Tudor got sacked, obviously, which he had a rough go. I mean,
I just realized Tudor got sacked, and they brought in someone even more toxic.
I know. It's like I don't understand why. They should have gave Tudor one more game. Honestly, like he had didn't like he got the draw against Liverpool. That was his last.
They drew Liverpool. They beat Atleti. I mean, it was a second leg game that didn't matter, but they technically won that game. The vibes were just so toxic, and I mean, I hate De Zerbi, but he's a better manager than Tudor. So,
will he be a better manager in this scenario, though?
Yeah, I think so. I think like the vibes couldn't get any worse, and maybe I'm wrong.
I think they
It'd be
can.
hilarious if I'm wrong, but like I really don't think they could.
I think it's possible. I think it is possible because these players suck. Like I mean, like their mentality sucks.
They're
Like,
not that bad.
I don't think
they have like a real injury crisis right now.
I don't think that in terms of the talent they're that bad, but their mentality does suck. They down tools insanely quick. They down tools against Frank. They down tools against Tudor in like 2 games. They did, like I think, and like De Zerbi, who is a madman, I think it's just gonna rub them the wrong way because they don't want to work hard. It's essentially like,
maybe.
and yeah, I mean, I think it could probably. I think it will get worse. I think I'm more confident that they'll get relegated now than I was when they had Tudor.
Nah, I mean, here I'll say this: Christian Romero's back, Mickey Van de Ven's back. Like they're getting a ton of guys back after this international break. Joao Polinia's back. I guess Kudus is still hurt. But yeah, no, I don't know. I don't think they'll be great, but I think that they'll be better than they have been.
I don't know. I sort of feel the opposite because De Zerbi like crashes out. He always does.
They got beat.
The fact that
Sorry.
There you go.
I forgot that Forest beat them 3-0.
Oh yeah.
That was Tudor's last game. They should have fired him after that. They lost to Vitor Pereira. Can't be doing that.
Yeah.
Chelsea are horrendous.
Yeah. They lost 3-0 to Everton, which was traumatizing. And yeah, I mean, it just felt like one of those games where, they were gonna dance on your grave, and they did. So it's the fan base has totally lost faith in the ownership. I don't think there's anyone who likes them anymore, which is, I guess, a good thing. We should have no more illusions about them. Like the Club World Cup was sort of, it was a good and bad thing because it was nice to, show some signs of life on a world stage, I guess. But it did buy the ownership some time and goodwill that they never deserved. And yeah, so I'm hesitant about the 2 Chelsea players I'm bringing in for my wild card, but like I said, João Pedro I think is the only one worth having. Palmer is like he's so low owned. It might be he is a punt. He's just a punt. That's all that I could
Yeah.
say. Like it's like
Well, I
I
think
know.
his ownership's gonna. Is he? Is it still low? Like I feel like it's gonna go up a lot
Let
this
me
and next
see.
week.
On live FPL, actually, he's at 21.2%.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I'm
That
seeing.
feels right.
Um, yep. So
I mean, I think he'll be good. I'm probably gonna bring him in for the free hit. I don't think I'm not scared of him against City. I think that Joao Pedro will score if you guys score against us.
mhm.
But I do think that he will get a penalty in one of these double game week games. And that's how he scores generally. So yeah. The
Yeah.
pen merchant Palmer.
And the Chelsea defense is horrendous now. Trev, he got injured. At first, it looked he got stretchered off, and I was like, "This is
Yeah, it sucks.
the worst." But
That
it
was
doesn't
against
actually look that bad.
PSG. No, that was
I
against
think it was
Everton.
against PSG, and yeah, I don't think it's as bad as I initially thought, which was good because I thought it was like ACL.
Yeah, it's an ankle injury.
It was a
Oh yeah,
high ankle injury.
he's out for the entire month.
Yeah, no, he's probably out to the end of the season, and that's fine. Honestly,
Damn.
I'd sit him on the bench. That's fine. I want him for next season. He's our
Yeah.
only hope.
No, I
It
mean
also
he's only
sucks that
26. He's real. I rate him. I mean we love him on this pod, but
we love Trev.
I rate him for sure.
And it's sort of crazy, yeah. When I look at the Chelsea injury list, we've been without Colwell the whole season too. Like, what? And that could have
Yeah.
been.
No, I mean talk about an injury crisis. You guys have low key had a lot of bad injuries.
Yeah.
Or maybe not a lot, like you have it not season long, but definitely had guys who missed significant time, including Reece James now too, which sucks.
Yes.
And
We
like yeah,
expected
Mal
them.
Augusto was injured, Reece James was injured, Fofana, yeah,
And Kunku, he's still injured. That's
yeah, for Milan.
In Milan,
Yeah.
he's still injured. Yeah, it's like
It's funny. Some of these storylines are old, but it's still kind of accurate. Like avoid Liverpool for real. Somehow they've gotten worse.
Yep. Well, Salah's leaving now, and Ekitike can't be trusted. I tried in FPL to make it work, but I think I'm okay without seeing another Liverpool player in my team for the rest of the season. I think I'm good. And Slot, I think, is gonna get sacked at the end of the season, even though he probably should have
Oh
been sacked
yeah.
sooner. I think
Yeah,
so.
I mean, I think so. Actually, first. I don't know why I reacted like that was a surprise for a second. I think there's no way. It's funny. Our Liverpool fan friends, are like talking themselves into it, but I don't think that they're keeping him after this. That's just not good. But let's check out what Shaw's team's looking like.
Yeah, we need to.
It's been a while.
We're doing the Shaw check-in.
Damn, I have to log in. Oh no, I'm on the. Wait, do I actually? I guess I never actually navigated to the actual FPL site.
I'm gonna pull it up. I gotta. we got 53 points.
Okay, that's pretty good.
He has. For some reason, he has Kolo Moani. Yes. He's
That's
got
awesome.
Cherokee.
Wait,
He
so that
started.
means he updated his team.
Yeah, he has Cherokee, but he didn't get any points last week because he didn't play.
Yeah, he didn't play. Well, it was a blank game week, yeah.
Yeah. So he is currently 11 million.
That rank has just gone down and down and down. That's crazy. Well, shout out to Shah. I wonder if he uses his chips, how he will. Maybe we'll get him on the pod to talk about it.
He bench boost in game week 28.
What?
And oh my god. Yeah, his bench was Dubrovka, Saka, Mitchell, Hartman, and they got 3 points.
That's a terrible bench boost. What?
This is why he's the GOAT.
Not even DEFCON guys? That's so bad.
The week before that, he had Mitchell on the bench, 11 points, which is
damn.
brutal.
I wonder, Mitchell has got to be really low owned. Mitchell, I mean, he's an interesting asset for the upcoming double that they have.
He has been sort of cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got 6 last on game week 30. Got 11 against Wolves, 6 against Brighton. I mean,
but that's the other thing. A lot of people are bringing like Palace assets in with their wild cards.
Way too early.
And I know it's weird. I mean, to be fair, they don't blank, but they play Liverpool during the blank game week, so it's not like that's that good. I guess most people who are bringing those assets in are probably, and they play West Ham during the double, so it's not a terrible fixture, but I don't think that's fully worth it. And then they probably double in 36, as we said. Oh, excuse me. I mean, Richards, I've seen like a lot of YouTubers have him in their wild card, and I just don't see it.
Richards is such a op. He's been such an op this season. I feel like it's like, oh, if you don't want Lacroix, you don't want Gahey. It's like, but I feel like a lot of people have been burned by cheaping out for the most part.
Oh, for sure, I did. I had Richards, and he got injured the first game. It was so bad. And he is a content creator favorite for sure. Like, they love him this season. I feel like FPL Raptor has brought him in like 3 different times this year. It's crazy. But yeah, I think that's it. I don't really have much else to talk about FPL wise. I mean, the Champions League games were pretty good. At least the Bayern Madrid game was fun, and we'll see what happens tomorrow.
I had the multicast going on, and just peeking over at the Arsenal game was painful. Like it was
yeah.
It was pretty boring. Like, I mean, what chance, like a percentage chance, do you give of Arsenal not winning the title?
I think it's unlikely that they don't win it. I think there's a really good chance they win the title, is what I'm saying.
What's a number?
I think there's probably a 95% chance that they win the title.
Whoa. Okay.
They're just it's hard to, even though I think it's 5 points now that they're ahead of us they have a game in hand. It's going to be really hard for us to make up those points. We have to beat them, which is not easy, even though we've done it before.
Well, you have the game in hand, and it's 9 points.
Oh, so it's 6 points. Okay.
Yeah.
If we had played the same amount of games, or at least that's how I obviously it's not like literally that, but that's how I always look at it. We have to, so if we beat them, we still need them to lose another game and their fixtures are like not bad. I don't know. I don't think that they're gonna lose to Bournemouth, Newcastle, Fulham, West Ham, or Burnley. So that's why I don't think they bottled it. I think that that it might be their only trophy that they win. It's actually like I think it's kind of likely that it's only their trophy that they win at this point. But I don't think they bottle the league, unfortunately.
We don't think West
But
Ham
at the same
will show
time,
up?
it's funny. Last time we were talking about the city, we were talking about Manchester City. I was such a pessimist. I was like, the season's over. We suck. I don't think we talked about the final against Arsenal, but I definitely would not have picked us to win that game. And I think that there is a pretty decent chance that we win 2 trophies this season now. The 2 cups. So that's pretty sick. And good luck to Chelsea. Chelsea winning a trophy. I mean, I don't even know if Chelsea fans want to, because it just kind of gives Bowley another round in the chamber. But yeah, we got to beat Southampton first, and then we'll see.
Southampton is scary.
I mean, it would be pretty awesome if they won the FA Cup and didn't get promoted. They lost in the championship playoff, and so they were playing in Europe and in the championship. That'd be fire.
I mean, I could see Arsenal maybe dropping points against Newcastle. Because...
yeah, it's possible.
And Fulham.
Nah,
I'm being an absolute hater right now. Fulham are good though.
They're not. They just don't. They're not good against good teams. Like City. The last time City lost to Fulham was like 5 years ago or something. Like yeah, they compete. They're a good mid-table side, but I guess they drew Liverpool if you consider them a good team. But like, nah, I don't know. I think they're a bit too easy to pick apart by good teams.
West Ham.
I could see Bournemouth giving Arsenal a really hard time though. This next game, that'll be interesting. I think that'll be. I think like if what's his name, Iraola, is really trying to be an elite manager and prove that he's one of the best Spanish managers out there, specifically. He's got to show it against his countrymen.
I mean, he's better than Arteta. Let's be real.
But is he better than? I don't know. I'm just trying to think of another Spanish manager. Well, yeah, he's not better.
Lopetegui. Yes.
Yeah. Is he better than the guy Enrique? Probably not.
Oh yeah, no.
Is Lopetegui the Spanish national team manager right now? That'd be hilarious.
I think he's the Qatari
national team.
Yeah. Yes. Look it up.
It's Luis de la Fuente, right? He's been the Spain coach for a few years now. Like Loki, he's only coached Spain, like their various youth teams and stuff, which I actually support. I think that's a good way to do it as an international manager.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Lopetegui is in Qatar now. He coaches the Qatar national team. That's wild.
That's so cool.
Interesting. Are they in the World Cup? Probably not. Their pictures. They're. Oh yeah, they are. All right, Lopetegui, welcome back.
Lopetegui, welcome. Yeah, I'm gonna welcome him to the States if he plays here. I don't know.
Yeah. We're the Lopetegui fan club.
The hype could not be less for the World Cup in the United States right now. I think.
Yeah, no, I mean the men's national team sucks. It's been a mess. The whole thing is a mess. Tickets are expensive. Yeah, it's not good.
The president
but I'll probably go to the game.
For.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I think that's it. I don't know. That's everything that I wanted to get to.
Yeah, I mean, well, we're just anticipating the big moves. I mean, yeah, it's hard to talk about stuff because it's been pretty. There's been no prem for this is like been. I feel like an extremely long break. Like,
Yeah.
for like the
No,
last
this is
several years, I feel like
this is there's gonna be a long international break like this next year. It's gonna be like a 3-week international break in the fall, but because of how the international break and the cups lined up, it was a long time without FPL, so it's good to be back.
We're back in the swing.
Oh yeah, with no pod next week. I'll post my free hit team.
I'll hold you to it.
Break out the old TikTok. But I think that's it. I mean, I was hoping that Daichi would get the call for like one of these vacant. He honestly should coach the U.S. men's national team. I feel like that actually would be an inspired hire. And he would like him. I mean, actually, he would like America. I feel like he would go. He could go very far in America because he's charismatic and he's just like a cool guy. I don't know if he would like America. I could see him not being a fan of the culture here. So,
I could see him not being a fan of Christian Pulisic. He would like.
Oh yeah.
He would cuss him out. He'd be like, "You're a child."
Yeah, he's like, "Why were you on Raya while you were still with your girlfriend?"
Bro, I just saw that.
I don't know if you.
I just learned what Raya was. I thought I was talking about David Raya, and I was like,
on Raya is
yeah.
Hey yo.
I was like, on Raya's what?
Yeah, right. Shout out to Daichi. We'll see you soon back in the Prem, I'm sure. But I guess on that note, thanks for listening. Yeah, maybe I'll post the free hit team on our
you have
TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. There's like a feed on YouTube. I could even post it there.
You were short.
And it's utter Bloke nonsense if you're interested. Yeah, Daichi, play us out.
Title fight? Get in there! Get in there! You beauty! Come on, you! Love that from you. I didn't say it. No headlines. I did not say we're in a title fight. The media said that we were in a title fight.